Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how we can draw this beautiful landscape or scenery with mountains and flowers. So I've been getting requests of doing a landscape in a hyper realistic way, but I would say this drawing is not hyper realistic, but it is realistic. Okay, so there are few challenges which I faced while trying to get the drawing into hyper realism. The main problem which I faced is that the Dom's oil pastel which I used is moderately soft, so the detailing was a bit on the tough side, especially while creating the flowers. Like I had to leave out white spots to do it. So I think with a softer oil pastel, I think these detailings won't be the very tough, and I think we'll get there. Pretty soon I'll be ordering some other soft oil pastels, and at that time we'll try to do hyper realism. But for now I'll show you how to do this realistic landscape. So without further ado, let's get to the tutorial.
So first I'm going to start with dark yellow. Unfortunately the speed of the video is on the high side, so I'm using lemon yellow now, and now some light green. So like I was saying, unfortunately the speed of the video is on the high side because of the power cut issue which I'm facing in my area. So I had to create the video in as less time as possible. So see, after blending I'm applying layers of lemon yellow. So in those areas, mainly those will be the light areas. Okay, so like I was saying, the problem which I faced is that, so see here I am leaving out some space, and those are the spaces where I will be giving the red for the flower. Okay, because later on over the green the black might appear too dark or might not come very nicely. That's why I used this technique where I left out the areas where I will be putting the flowers. So see here I am putting some sap green again. So see, I'm applying some layers of sap green and I'm blending them. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this giving and blending is that, so that the main trick is the paper here. Okay, so the paper out here is handmade paper which is on the high GSM side. So I mainly use that because of the rough nature of the terrain. Like when you are doing rocks, they have rough surfaces, grasses have rough surfaces. So that's why this blending will look good. Otherwise the low GSM papers might give a very smooth look which we don't want. Okay, so see here I'm applying some red again. And then what I will do is that after applying the red, I'm going to do the detailing on them. Okay, so see with white I created some of the branches, and I will be using my empty pen and white pencil to create the leaves. Okay, and my dark pencil to create the dark areas on the petals of the flower. So see here I am doing the detailing. We'll get into the closer look of this, and where you will be able to see everything in details. Okay, so see I'm putting the red in those white areas, and now see I'm giving some white oil pastel. This notice very carefully. Okay, this is the detailing part. These are the things which will look realistic and give you that realistic feel. And see, after giving the white, I'm applying some black in the outer areas, and then see I'm blending it. Okay, so this is how I got the effect of the flowers. Although they are very minute or very small, but detailing has to be there to make the drawing look realistic. Another problem which I am facing is that my mic is actually malfunctioning, so the audio might not come out very good. Okay, so I'll have to fix those things, which will take bit of time, so bear with me. So now I'm using my black pencil to create some of those areas. So see, in detailing, what I'm doing, I'm applying white oil pastel for the light areas, see, and then all that I have to do is that I have to create the dark zones, and they will almost give you the effect of a flower. Some light green, some sap green, and then some black to top it off. See, some black. So I'm giving like spots or some in the dotted technique, like I'm using dots to create the detailings, because they are very small, and even if you the since they are very small, the detailings these small dots only will act as the leaves of the flowers, but still there will be areas where the leaves will be much more visible. For that reason, we will draw the leaves out using our empty pen. See how I'm drawing out the leaves. I'm just actually scratching out the areas, and that only will give me the effect. And then little bit of black to create those shadows, and that's it. See, I'm using my white pencil to create some different kind of leaves, and some very light color leaves have been created using the pencil and this pen knife for those minute branches or very thin branches. I'm doing little bit of blending so that the greenery looks abundant. There shouldn't be lot of white spaces in those areas, because the ground won't be white ever. Then I suppose maybe applying some yellow beforehand, or before applying the light green and sap green, I think might have been a good idea, or sorry would have been a good idea, because then the white spots wouldn't have been there, right, which we can see right now. So I think you can follow this as well, leaving the areas of white patches for the flowers. Rest of the area you can cover with yellow first, then some light green, then some sap green, and then black to top it off. Okay, here I have used a little bit of oil pastel heating technique to create those layers, to create some of the, so that we can get the detailings. Actually I mainly use the oil pastel heating technique out here to just speed up the process. Like I said, I am having some power cut issues out here, so that's why I had to hurry things up. So heating makes the oil pastel softer, so you can work much more faster with it. So see, here I'm applying some details with my pencil, dark pencil, Actually, these flower areas are the main portion of this drawing. Like the mountains and clouds are not very difficult, but this was the most difficult part of the drawing. Actually, I would say the most important part of the drawing, where you have to really work on the detailing. So see some little bit of sap green to darken some of the areas, and now see I am making the detailings on the mountains. So some sap green and some black, and then some blending. I have blended the colors using my fingertips as well as the q-tips or the earbuds. See the direction in which I am giving the strokes, okay, those are very important. You mess up the direction of the strokes, it will look odd. Some little bit of lemon yellow as well. Now some flesh tint for the mountains. Here I am applying some black over the mountains. We don't have to apply too much of black because it's mostly for the blending, so we need some of those flesh tint. So see, I'm blending out, but I didn't blend out completely. You know why? Because it involves black, and black should be applied as late as possible, otherwise it will smudge into the other areas. So some flesh tint, some light blue, some black. After this, all we have to do is that blending. So I'm blending with my earbuds. Some white pencil and some white oil pastel. So see, I blended out the area of the mountain, and see now I am creating the detailing using my extra dark pencil. Doesn't have to follow any order, but those zigzags should have ample detailing. That would be enough for giving that realistic look. So see, I'm applying some more white for blending, as well as to, you know, make the cloud better. So I, you know, smudged little bit of white into those black and blue so that the blending appears better. Some more flesh tint out here, and now some white to really bring out the detailings. The third color gradient. So friends, our drawing is done. I hope you like the tutorial and stay till the end. I'm using just little bit of white pen to highlight some of the white, just some finishing touches. So friends, thank you for watching, and if you like the tutorial, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell notification because I upload new videos every week. So until next time, goodbye.